Big sound there. Is he gone? And he's given him. Dwayne Smith given the new ball. Strikes early. Much to the delight of the West Indians right around. And it's the important wicket of Rahul Dravid.
Well, that's a beautiful delivery there from Dwayne Smith. Absolute ripper. Just have a look at this. Straight over the top. A little away swinger. Nice shape. Dravid just tickles it straight through to the keeper. And that is just what Brian Lara wanted. So the Indians already on the hop here. West Indies have got a 1 for 1.
And he's bowled him. This delivery coming back, just staying a little low. And Dwayne Smith is having a very good time out in the middle.
Well, I don't think this was a good shot. I think it kept maybe a touch low, but he should have been going forward to this. This is a man a bit out of form to me. Just have a look at this, see where it pitches. It's foolish. You've got to be going forward to that. It's kept a little low, but boy, you should be on the front foot coming forward. And a little late for that, but very good at expression there from the bowler, as you'd expect. And India, say we're gone. 6 for 2. Caught on the crease, looking.
Much better shot, more control from Tendulkar. And it's gone to the fence. Did not look to hit it hard, Tendulkar, just the timing was good enough. It's in the air, but just straight off mid-off. It's gone to the boundary. Raina gets himself a boundary, but he must have had his heart in his mouth. Catch it is the call, but it's in the gap. And the outfield is very quick indeed. You get good value for your shots. Good over for India. It's 22 for 2. And Tendulkar will continue to score if he does pitch it on to his pads. Glorious shot through mid-wicket to pick up a boundary and to continue commentary. It's Tony Greig with him as Arun Lal.
Higher.
Oh, it was in the air. It was in the air for quite a long while. It didn't quite come onto the bat. Tendulkar going after that one. Just a little lucky that it didn't go straight to the cover fieldsman. Mind you, all is well that ends well. He's managed to get it to the boundary.
The good thing about that shot was that he did manage to play it into the gap in the air, very deliberate. Probably wanted it to go a lot higher, but most of these batsmen these days, the Laras and Tendulkars, the great batsmen, very deliberately aim for gaps.
In the air and straight to him, no problems at all. Raina is on his way, and well, the West Indians are causing problems here. I'm not too sure that that one really moved too much. It'll be interesting to see what the replay suggests to us, but it did carry and carry easily.
Some movement off the seam, I reckon. Well, maybe not, but it did have the bounce. It was pitched absolutely right, finding the edge and carrying to slip. So Smith is making use of the conditions perfectly. He's bowling the ideal length. India in trouble. Raina gone for 11. It's 38 for 3. They need to rebuild from here, these two.
That's out, caught behind. Yes, a huge nick. No point in hanging around for those. He's got another one. That's 4 wickets to Smith. Well, the West Indians are making the Indian batsmen look a little silly here. They really are struggling. A very, very good line and length from Smith, and he's been appropriately rewarded.
Definite movement off the seam. Little height which he couldn't quite control. But you got it spot right, Tony. Just the length which was perfect. Yes, not working for the Indians. Yuvraj gone for 0. It's now 38 for 4.
Well, leaving on off stump. Oh, good shot. Slightly off line. Not a great delivery again. Just a little bit erratic is Collymore. He bowled a couple of really good overs. They've got a couple of maidens under his belt. then that wide, and that one he would be a little disappointed with. He's underdone, obviously, because he's been injured. Oh, he's hit that one hard. And is it going to go for 4? I think it probably will, despite the fact that it burst through the hands of whoever the West Indian is there at backward point. Oh, nice timing. Lovely timing. That's racing away to the boundary for 4. Tendulkar's got a partner at last. That was at number 6. Oh, what a glorious cover drive. Over-pitched and caressed through the offside field.
4 more. Collymore is definitely not at his very best because he hasn't been able to bowl a great deal on this tour, not even in the nets, because of that leg injury. This is a long hop. He's bowled some very good deliveries, but he's bowled a couple of over-pitched ones, and this one is short. He is a dangerous customer, Dhoni. If he sees himself through another 20 minutes or so, he could be a very, very dangerous player. But he will not. That is an awful shot. Corey Collymore strikes. What was Mahendra Singh Dhoni doing?
Well, he loves to strike, doesn't he? Loves to smash the ball, as Dhoni. But this is not really required. He's trying to smash this back over the bowler's head and out of the park. And it is cannon into off stump. Not a good shot at this time of the day for the Indians. He goes for 18. It is 69 for 5 with a drinks break here at Kinrara. Oh, it's a cracker. Absolute cracker. He completely lost the slower ball from Bravo. And in the end, Agaka didn't even offer a stroke. The deception of this slower ball is magic.
Well, it's brilliant bowling. It really is. Just have a look at the eye line of Agaka. Bravo bowls this so well. He totally lost it. The bat's away from it. The feet don't move. Look at the eyes. Great deception. He has a right to run down the runway, Dwayne Bravo. Bravo. 78 for 6.
India. There's a cover drive and there's 4. He's waiting for the loose delivery. And that time it's Harbhajan Singh zipping in there and caressing it through the offside.
Well, it gets him off the mark. Test of his concentration. I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Good shot, straight down the ground for 6. Magnificent shot. Right, well, Harbhajan has decided we've had enough of this messing around. Let's get on with it. I'll take the pressure. Another good shot down the ground, and will it go all the way? Yes, I think it did. Another 6. Fantastic straight hitter of the ball. That's 2 now that he's got stuck into and hit way over the line, the boundary fence down the bottom side of the ground. Have a look at that. Very wristy.
Very similar, wasn't it, to the previous one he did in Hines' earlier over. Just didn't hit this one quite as hard. It's a little bit higher. I don't know, maybe Brian Lara needs to bring on a Chris Gale or somebody with a little bit of variation in pace and just make him work.
Played it fine. Placement very good from Tendulkar. There goes your boundary, Danny Morrison. After 17 overs, Tendulkar picks up a boundary.
Well, I better not talk now. The sweep. And it is that easy for Tendulkar. Down on one knee, go with the tide, into the fence for 4.
Absolute beauty. Taken the aerial route. Made sure he cleared the man inside the ring. But the man in the deep was far too fine. Breaking the shackles, Tendulkar.
Oh, he takes the single. Now thinking about two, a little bit sloppy, and they will get the overthrow. Lara with the teapot, hands on hips, not a happy chappy. Stop overthrows. And that's not good bowling again. It's put the fielder's side under pressure, and another boundary to the little master. And Taylor, who was on subbing, cannot get around and cut off another boundary.
For the first
37. Now is at the end of it, it is. Good catch from Carlton Ball. And Chris Gale gets one.
Well, it was too good to last. This was a tremendous partnership. 78 of 98 deliveries. They'd just gotten to move on. Tried to play it late, a late cut. Little outside edge, and very well taken by those soft gloves of Carlton Bow. So wicket number 7 goes for India. Harbhajan gone for 37, a well-made 37, I might add. 156 for 7. Give him the single and the strike back to Tendulkar.
That's it.
Well, he's touched it, and that is close. Judging from the body language of Tendulkar, he might be in trouble.
I think so. Tendulkar looked towards the heavens. Now first, let's see. Has Samuel touched it? Has Samuel touched it? Yes, he's touched it. Now, I think Tendulkar... Oh, is the bat out of the ground? This should give us a better view. Yeah, gone. Once the television umpire can assess that Samuel's touched it, which seemed the case initially, certainly Tendulkar is out of his ground.
But for the third umpire, it's very straightforward. When the ball hits the stumps, is the bat in or not? It's not in, and Tendulkar has to go. Now this is rather unfortunate. Just when we were saying that Tendulkar needed to be there till the end, this is disaster from India's perspective. Well, he's got to go. Straight drive, just nipping the fingers of Samuels on the way and hitting the stumps. Now that is very, very unfortunate. And yes, he knew he was gone. That body language said it all. It didn't need a third umpire. So Tendulkar walks back 65 of 102. It's now 157 for 8. By the trajectory. That's runs. The outside edge. Will it reach the fence? Just pulled back.
No.
They've got 2 there. He's going for the third. That's really quick. I think he may be over. I think his bat was in the air. There was a bit of an afterthought, that third run. And it might all be over.
I think so as well. Yeah, gone. That's the end of the innings. Really has gone pear-shaped for India with the bat today. All out for 160. The red light should come on in a moment. There it goes. The end of the Indian innings. A lot of disappointed Indian fans against the West Indies attack, missing at least a couple of its frontline bowlers. India have succumbed. A little meekly, Sachin Tendulkar fought a lone battle. Sreesanth run out for naught.
Yes, indeed. Just from the beginning, it looked like India were going to be in for a struggle. They lost 2 quick wickets for 6, and it was total downhill from there. Well, Dwayne Smith, the hero, 4 for 31 off his 10, given the new ball today, and he really made the best use of the conditions, kept a perfect line and length, and they couldn't be happy with this performance, the Indians.
Oh, good shot. That's superbly played. Lovely cover drive. And that swung, and it's also swung away down towards the boundary. He's really hit through that one. It's gone way down to backward point like an absolute rocket. 24 for none.
That's a nice stroke. Didn't try and hit it too hard and just leant on it into the covers, and it has raced away for 4 more. 7 overs. Now, when you bowl half volleys, I'm afraid they are going to disappear. And that is right in the slot for Chanderpaul.
Oh dear, is this going to be out? Certainly is, I'd imagine. Well, Chanderpaul is the man to go down. Sehwag is the catcher. You're not going to get too many easier than that. Well, a little bit of joy for the Indian fans in here, and a little bit of joy for Virender Sehwag.
And for the second time against India, he's falling to this shot. Shivnarine Chanderpaul closing the face of the bat a little too early. Was in the air for a long time. It was always a difficult catch with the sun just behind him. Well taken in the end by Virender Sehwag, and the much needed breakthrough for the Indians coming by way of Manab Patel. Chanderpaul gone for 21. West Indies 477. Average, overall average, just over 46. That is average against India is about 76. That could be gone. Looking for the cut shot again. It's the off cutter with the extra bit of bounce. And Manab Patel is started to deliver for India. It's the second wicket for him.
Well, here's a look at that wicket. Short ball comes back at him, cramps him for room. Not a very good result there from Sohan. Fairly dumb, I should think, in that situation. Another wicket for India, just what they needed. West Indies 52 for 2.
He smashed it. Just a little bit of width to free his arms. And Ranoko Martin has just passed it quicker than it came.
Yeah, he's down, I think. See what it works. Oh, it's the second time we've seen India do this. Dravid did this the other day, and this time, not quite sure who it was. Dravid again it was. Absolutely made a fist to this, and lucky for him it's gone to the same man again, Dhoni.
Good delivery. Much closer to Ranoko Martin this time. Also bending his back a little bit. Srishant. The result, extra bounce, playing away from the body, went quickly to Dravid. And the combination again. Dravid palms it to Dhoni. Dhoni takes it quite easily. Dhoni will be definitely relieved after what happened at the last dismissal. 58 for 3.
One.
To go. That's not the go. Short and outside off stump. That's 4.
5 and over.
That's out. That's plumb LBW. Well, that's what we said. If it get it on target. Big wicket. Just staying down a bit, and the batsman there, Samuels, looked to me as if he was just falling over a little bit.
Well, it did hit that spot. It skidded on to Samuels. No foot movement. Still deciding whether to go forward or back. Was rooted to his crease, and that was plumb. Ajit Agarkar is struck. What a comeback for him. 5 for Samuels, now 63 for 4. A bit of a worry for the West Indies.
All close, very close. Yes, he's got him. Out LBW. This game is beginning to turn in favour of the Indians. It's not quite there yet, but they are fighting back well.
Well, he took his time over it. The umpire thought about it. Now let's take a look. It's angled in. Yes, that was headed to crash into middle and leg. I think the only thing that he had to think about was whether he was struck in line or not. Good decision in the end. Gale gone. That's a big wicket for the Indians. 70 for 5 West Indies.
Oh, he's hit that one like a rocket. What a shot this is. Short delivery, almost a premeditated pull shot. And that's through the gap for 4 as well. He got 4 for 31 with the ball. He's only been there for a couple of minutes and he's hit a couple of 4s. It seems... Oh, he's hit that for 4 as well. Take that, that's 12. All in boundaries.
That is a beauty. And he's given him. He has. He's on fire. Agaka has pulled another one out of the bag. You little beauty.
Hit the right length, and this is what we were talking about earlier. When you're bowling from this meter center and you've got to bowl straight, even the little nip backer, because of that area, it works magic, and it's come off the inside edge. Unfortunate for Dwayne Smith. Thickish inside edge. He didn't remonstrate with the umpire. It's a credit to him, but it's another wicket down fortuitously for India. 83 for 6.
And get up.
Oh, that could be gone. That could be gone. Is it dropped one ball, gone the next? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the end of Bravo. He's walking off.
Well, he's walking. This is a huge wicket. There, slide with the front foot. Yeah, see, that's out. On the line, as we know, is out. Now, he's still hovering around, but I think really, look at this. Here's our best look. On the line is out, and I'm afraid there is the red light. Dwayne Bravo will have to head back to the pavilion. 7 down. The West Indies.
The West Indies is just slowing down. Well, picked the bones out of that one, Brian Lara. He's just leant on that and drilled it back down the ground. That's a class player, isn't it? He's not really... Well, he gets this one away. It's a nice little dab. And it's gone for 4.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Just a little bit too much room there for him on that occasion, and he does play it so well. Gets a... Was it? Oh, he's got important ball. Yes, what a good bit of bowling. Held it back a little bit, tossed it up, spun it a little bit more, and he hit it straight back to Harbhajan. And boy, he was standing there with his fingers splayed. He was not going to drop that one in a million years. The end of a pretty drawn-out innings from Hines.
Now look at this again. Beatty McFly. That's hit the bat of the back. Oh, well, it's hit the edge of the bat anyway, not the front of the bat. Straight back to the bowler. Can't believe his luck. Elation there for the West Indies. And on the other side of the fence, Wavell Hines. Doesn't look too happy, does he? 8 for 118.
Oh, he's got that away to third man. It might go all the way. That's a bit lucky. 4 runs.
Here at Kinrara.
Yeah. That will reach the fence. Normally is the case when the ball beats the fielder. A little bit of width and turn. The width was provided by Harbhajan Singh, and Lara is not the kind of batsman who will miss an opportunity.
Oh, half chance. Because he really threw everything at that Lara, the late dab. Dravid, that would have been a miracle catch.
I think it was deceived in the air. The initial moment from Brian Lara was to get onto the front foot, then had to adjust the shot at the last moment because he did not pick the length. And Rahul Dravid reacting a little too late. It was a difficult chance. Very, very difficult chance. It's in the air, but it's in the gap. Carlton was not the kind of player who tried to hang around. He looked to score. First boundary. Taken! That's the top spinner. That's the wicket India wanted. Great delivery. Quicker through the air. Deceived the batsman with the straighter one, and he did not pick the length either. And a very smart catch by the Indian captain Dravid.
It's all on. the arm ball, and Dravid, the skipper, comes good. Outside edge. Safe pair of hands. Really smart catch from Rahul Dravid to get rid of Carlton Bohr. 9 down the West Indies for 145. Time for a drink.
That could be gone. Yes, it is. Straight delivery. Corey Collymore shuffling across, plumb in front. And what a match this has been. Good fight back, great fight back for India. Registering their first victory in this DLF Cup.
Oh, and they've had a pitch invasion because they're like my co-commentator here. Absolutely over the moon. India have come back from the dead and knocked over the West Indies in 41 overs. Well, you got your request, Shiv. Wanted it straight, and he did. Back in the cross, no problem for umpire Benson with that one. Number 11 goes all the way in front of the poles, and he is plumb in front. Over the moon, Sreesanth, and the captain is just so jubilant. India have won by 16 here. Collymore goes for Noor.
Terrific match for the Indians. Won the toss and decided to bat. Were dismissed in the 40th over. And one thought at that point of time, it was all falling apart for the Indians. And there was a break of 45 minutes at that stage. West Indies were 34 for no loss in 9 overs. But after the break, it was a